Hey guys, welcome to another ear stretching video, since they seem to be the most popular kind on my channel. Today I just kind of wanted to make a video about why you might want to stay at 00 or lower when you're stretching your ears. So yeah, let's get into the video. Reason 1. A lot of people say they will not regret stretching their ears. I've heard this several times from several people. Now, on the current date, they do not have stretched ears anymore because they, in fact, did regret their stretched ears. I'm not going to say I won't ever regret my stretched ears when I'm trying to get jobs and stuff, but I like them now and I don't plan on getting rid of them anytime soon. But I know people who have said they would never take them out and they no longer have stretched ears. That's the reason why you should wait at 00, because your ears will shrink back to a, not like a noticeable size, but like pretty close to a regular piercing size at 00. That's in most cases, but sometimes it won't shrink. It just depends on the person. I'm not gonna say yours won't shrink back if you go past 00, but for most people, past 00 is the point of no return. They say when you're at 00, your ears will shrink back to a 14 gauge or an 18 gauge, but I have known people that went to 00 and they can still fit a 4 gauge in their ear. So your ears might not shrink all the way back at 00, but if you go over 00, they for sure will not close back to a noticeable size. I think at half an inch, my ears will go back to a 4 or 2 gauge, which isn't that big of a deal for me because they're not really that noticeable. They look like earrings if you get certain kinds, so whatever. I don't regret my stretched ears and I know they will shrink back to a reasonable size. Another reason you might want to stick at 00 is because when you're looking for a job, they do look for, if you have stretched ears, they look for stretched ears under the size of a dime or at the size of a dime. I believe half an inch is the size of a dime, so I am good right now. But when there is a lot of jobs like office jobs, or actually mainly office jobs, or McDonald's that will not allow stretched ears over a certain size, and I believe the rule for McDonald's is a dime. You may have stretched ears, but they may not be huge, like an inch or 2 inches. That is way too obvious for them, and they will not allow you a position there if you have those. Another reason you might want to stay relatively low on the gauge scale is because it costs a lot of money to sew your ears back up. A ridiculous amount of money to sew your ears back up. I've heard cases where people have gone to professionals and it costs over $3,000 for a super good professional to stitch back your ears to their original lobe size. Which is insane. I would never think of spending $3,000 just to cut a hole here and stitch it back together. That is pretty crazy. I've also heard of people spending like $1,000 on repairing their stretched ears, but like there's a pretty noticeable scar. It's like you get what you pay for pretty much. If you pay for the more expensive professional surgery, they're going to do a really good job. But if you pay for a cheap surgery on your ears, you're going to get what you pay for and you might have a scar going down across your ears, which would kind of suck. But I don't plan to get my ears stitched just because I plan on staying at half an inch to 9/16. That's like the furthest I'd ever go personally. I said that when I got to 00, but this time for sure I'm not going any bigger than half an inch or 9/16. By the way, if you guys are wondering what I have in my ears right now, I have a half an inch steel single flared tunnel. I like the way they look. They're very simple, plain. I can wear them anywhere. Silver is a neutral tone. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have to talk about in this video. All the reasons why I'm not going to go past 9/16 and why you might not want to go past the point of no return or a smaller size. Personally, I think that half an inch is in the center. Like, it's not too small and it's not too big, but it's somewhat noticeable. Like, if I'm standing far away, you guys will be able to notice I have stretched ears. That's just because it looks like I have a dime on my ear. But yeah, that's pretty much all I really have to talk about. If you guys enjoyed the video, please don't forget to leave a thumbs up, comment your opinions, and I would love to get back to you guys. My social media is in the description as always. If you guys have questions or want to confront me on my reasonings, I'm totally down for a discussion about that, of why I might be wrong. Because I'm always open to learn, and I'm not a professional. I would love, if you're a professional, I would love to know more about stretched ears for my sake and for your sake, because I don't want to be promoting something stupid on the internet. Technically, I've already done that when stretching my ears. I stretched in the wrong ways. My last video was okay because it was a dead stretch, but it was a bit rushed. Like, my ears were ready to go pretty fast. My ears do have a gap in between them right now, and they just pop out. But I am not going to size up for quite a while, just because I want to keep my options open for job applying. I'm an adult, and my life is going to go somewhere pretty soon, I hope, so I might not want stretched ears for the rest of my life. I'm not going to say I'm going to take them out now. I'm not going to say I'll take them out in 5 years, but there might be a point in my life where I'm just, I don't know, I might want to wear normal earrings, but if I really wanted to do that, I could just pierce my second lobe, which I've been thinking of doing for a while, actually. So yeah, that was my video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye!